is. All right. Oh my God. Okay. T has become the #1 free app in the US App Store. Women-only dating advice app lets users anonymously share red flags, swap info, and get feedback about men. Oh my God. What? What? Man, this is funny. Like, I wonder. I have so many thoughts about this. Okay, my first thought is when I see something like this, I think it reminds me of like magazines my mom used to get growing up, where it was like the Cosmo or the Red Book, or I don't know what they were. Like, they were women's magazines, right? I don't know if they were per review or whatever. Maybe they were. I don't know. But it'd be like, I'd see so like how to know your man is a man or whatever, you know? And there's a lot of that. And I feel like that was kind of like the old school version of this, where someone would basically like write in and be like, my man is ABC. And then women across the world would read it and be like, oh my God, this is a red flag. I knew it. And then they would try to like kind of implement, you know, whatever the writer or the columnist were saying. Like, if your man's doing this or your kids are doing this, then do that, right? So this is interesting though, because the next thing I think about is how easily will this be infiltrated? So I kind of want to download this and just see what happens. So like how hard of a gate is this? So if I go to App Store, let's just try it. I'm just going to try it live. Okay. All right, we're going to go to the T app for women. And if I say get, it's #1 in lifestyle. Like, do I have to provide an ID? Oh, you can like, damn, can you post joke? He's ghosted me. Should I date Ethan? Wow. Must have app for any woman online. All right, let's open up and see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm dating tools for women. I'm continuing with Apple. Ooh, hide my email. Yeah, hide my email. How T works. Everything is anonymous. Screenshots are impossible. All women are verified. This is exactly what I wanted to see. We may not go much further than this. All women are verified, so you have to provide like a woman ID. But to be fair, I could go get my wife's ID and be like, all right, honey, what are these women talking about? But is that toxic? Maybe. You can access all posts across the entire nation. You can search all posts in the country by a man's name. Wow. So you can go on blast, bro. So, bro, if you're playing the field, your name could get in here and they could search and be like, you're dating Dalorrian too? Oh my God. Girl, he be cheating on you. He be cheating on you, girl. And then that's how that would be. You can set alerts for a man's name. Fuck, man. So if Dalorrian comes up, man, them girls are going to be alerted, man. They're going to say, hey, old Billy Bob Dalorrian's out there texting with me. Is anybody else out there texting with him? Damn, we donate 10% to the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Well, that sounds pretty good. Let's do continued. Okay, our safety tools run background checks. Damn. Check criminal records. Search for sex offenders. Wow. Look up phone numbers. Reverse image search. Damn. So you can put like a guy's picture in here, I guess, and like find out who he is. And then find social media profiles to get started. We'd like to notify you. Don't allow. Don't allow. What's your relationship? I'm married. I can be anonymous screen name. I can be Gossip Girl. Need some inspiration? Think about your favorite cocktail. Pink martini, hobby, yogalicious, color, green queen. I'm going to say green queen. Yeah, we'll just say green queen. This name is already in use. Green queen 69. It's already in use. 420 no scope. There's no way Green Queen 69 420 no scope is in use, right? Guys, I think they're going to know it's a man. What city do you live in? None of your business. We're going to say like a town. I picked a city in Florida. Date of birth, January 1st, 1973. That's not my birthday. I'm just doing a random number. Next, we're going to ask you to take a selfie. We use this to verify you are a woman. Now, how do you know? How do you know what a woman is? I could be a very unattractive woman. I mean, I could take a picture of myself. I mean, I'm not showing my penis, right? We delete it as soon as you get approved. Take a selfie. Damn. We verify your gender? Well, let's just try it. I'm just going to try it. And, you know, I'll put my hood on too, like just like a little. What if I look like more? I'm going to look more feminine. I'm going to try to look more feminine, like. I'm a woman. Use photo. Done. I'm not going to crop it. Take selfie. Next. Invite friends? No, we're going to skip that. I don't have any friends. Skip. Am I going to get on a sex offender list for doing this? Skip. Unmapped error. If they say I'm not a woman, I'm going to be really upset. Hang tight. We're reviewing your request to join T. You skipped the wait list, so you should be approved in the next few hours. Click below to get notified when approved. Wow. Okay, so they have to approve me. Spoiler alert. They're probably not going to approve me. But I didn't want to, like, that was my second thought on this, was like, how bulletproof is this? Because again, you're going to have dudes that are like, babe, let's, like, you know, for content or whatever, you know, whatever. Like, I want to see what this is. Or a wife's going to be like, oh, here it is, blah, blah, blah. To her husband, a couple that's like a little bit more secure in their coupleship or whatever. Or if you're like me, too busy and too old to worry about whatever. We might do this, be like, what was it like? I'd be like, hey, what does it look like, babe? Come on, like, can we look up? Oh, could I look up my friend? Hang on. As a guy, I could be like, hey, let's see if Dalorrian's friend AJ Simpson stuff or whatever, you know, is on here. He's in the dating pool. Maybe he's on here. And maybe I found out one of my bros is a sex offender. I don't know. So there are use cases. So yeah, so let me recap. So I was like, first of all, it made me think of like my mom's old days of doing this. Second of all, is like, how impenetrable is this? Probably pretty good. Like, you probably can't just be a dude without a woman's ID and just get on here. I think that's cool. The third thought I have is you could never have a guy app like this. Can we create the guy app version of this? What will we call it? Let's just call it teabag dating advice. And you're a bro, right? When you go on your app, you got to prove that you're a bro. First of all, that's a no-no. And I'm not trying to be toxic towards trans people. I'm just saying the minute an all guy app comes out where it's like girls can't get in, everyone's going to lose their minds. I'm reacting to this. I think this is fine. Girls, knock yourselves out, catch them in the act, check out who the sex offenders are. Free game. You should have your own space. Absolutely, I approve. I think this is a great idea. But if you did the same thing for bros, they're gonna be like, no, we got no. Babe, show me your phone. Babe, what are you doing in there? What are you saying in there? And we're not afforded the same freedoms as the fair sex. So just saying. And then, but if it's so let's see, what would the male version of this be? So you could find a girl's name, like, hey man, Jessica Simpson. I don't know anything about that, but let's just say that's her. And you look in there and be like, oh, bro, I'm like third in line, bro. And then like that would be like a huge problem, probably, like socially. You could put on there like, hey guys, like, is my girl too fat? Like, should I like not do it, or should I like end it? Like, how can I get her to work out, or how can I get her to eat less? Like, these are things that like maybe you would be asking. And again, like just socially, no, like never. But it brings me so much joy for some reason to think about the male version of this app, and like, how can we get this? How can we do it? Like advice, like, hey guys, my girlfriend won't let me play Xbox anymore. What can I do? And some dudes are there like, kill her, So you're like, because bros on the internet are not going to be helpful. They're going to troll you, which makes it kind of entertaining. Kind of makes me want it even more. But then you would have a couple of guys who are like, hey man, I get it. You got to play a game that she likes too, or something like that, right? Like, and then you can game together or something. Make it about her. I don't know, right? Like, or maybe not make it about her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Or be like, hey guys, like, this girl, this is our text messages. Do you think she's cheating on me, bro? And be like, oh yeah, bro, she's cheating on you, bro. You got to get out of that, bro. Like, some of that already exists on Reddit, kind of, but it's like pretty loosey-goosey. But maybe you could do that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, like, from like a dude's app perspective that would be helpful. I mean, just in general, it would be helpful to have a dudes only app. Like, again, it'd probably be full of trolls, but it'd be like, hey, what do you like? What clothes do you guys wear? And like, what hair products do you use? Like, what you guys use any like facial cream or anything? And they'd be like, cream in your face. Oh, of course, you know what I'm saying. But like, to think about that, men probably need something like a safe, like, there's no women here, nothing you say is going to get exposed. But I think we all know that no matter if we really did try to make a space like this, it'd be blown up in a day, right? Women obsess over this. And again, I'm not knocking women. I'm married to a woman, believe it or not. I enjoy women. I love women a lot, but I just know women. And I know that, like, if this app existed, they would be fake IDing so fast and going in there and blowing it up so fast. Like immediately, wives would get their husbands, and it'd be like a girl. So take a girl, right? Like, dude, like day one, it'd be like a girl, and it'd be like, she's married to a guy, right? And let's call him Braden. So Braden's playing Xbox. He's playing Battlefield 6 or whatever. He's playing with his bros. And then Jillian, or that's not a real name, Joanna or whatever, is like, Braden, I need your ID. Why, babe? Braden, I need your ID. And then he's playing Battlefield. The phone comes over. She takes a selfie of him and goes, babe, what are you doing? She's like, Rebecca thinks this guy might be cheating, and we're getting on the all guy app to see if he's on there. I'm just going to log in as you. I'm not going to do anything weird. I just got to know. Okay. And instantly, day one, it's infiltrated. The teabag app for men. Instantly infiltrated. Man, I love this so much. It just is, and I'm not trying to be toxic. I'm not trying to be whatever. I love the differences in the genders. I think for women, I actually think that's a cute thing about women. They're like little raccoons, bro. They just gotta know. They gotta know, man. And that's like, it's probably like an instinctual thing. It's probably good because, like, from like an instinct or like a survival thing, it's kind of good that women obsess and are in tune with things because they're trying to protect their children, right? Like, they learn that because, like, if I'm not like meticulously investigating something on my kid, like there's a good chance my kid's going to be taken advantage of or something bad's going to happen to my kid. So I have to be like on alert. Whereas dudes typically are a little bit more aloof. And so it's good for all of us that our moms were like, let me see your phone. Braden, let me see your phone, Braden. Braden, let me see your phone. You know, like, it's a good mom thing, bro. Like it's a good quality. Like it's just, it's cute in a way. Like I said, if you don't take it too seriously, what I'm saying, it can be kind of a cute thing. But yeah, man, I love stuff like this. It fascinates me. It fascinates me so much. Secret clubs, gender only clubs, like sororities, fraternities. Like I'm in the club and I have my own password and we have our own code and secret societies, like all of that's so fascinating to me. We're going to like this and be like, I'm just going to say, today I am creating the men's tea dating advice app. DM me for more voice. I hope no one DMs me because I'm not doing anything.